Hello everybody, this is PhatBottomGirls, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get the No One Escapes Alive achievement in Mob of the Dead Zombies in Black Ops 2. Alright, first of all I'm going to show you how to get the Warden's Key. You saw I looked at it down this corridor hanging from the catwalk kind of thing. There it is on the left, and my friend Matt LazyMan135 went into his ghostly electric form kind of thing, and there are eyes around, and you jump up into them and you shock one of the things and it drops it down and turns off the electricity around it so you could grab it. Fairly simple. Now moving on to the first part that you need the Warden's Key for, and for the plane, you go down into the meat locker and someone goes and opens the door with the Warden's Key. Someone goes into their spiritual form kind of thing and runs over to the door, and there's a little power thing in there. You just turn it on and then you can activate the laundry machine. Once you activate the laundry machine, it will turn on a fire trap at the top of the steps leading into the meat locker, which will prevent a lot of people from coming in. There will be a good amount of people probably, and there will be a juggernaut person that spawns that you'll have to fight off. Pretty easy if you have a ray gun, but pretty hard if you don't. So be careful with that, and you will take the clothes out of the laundry machine once the laundry machine is done and you kill the juggernaut. Fairly simple. You'll see it right there. It'll open up and it'll be glowing green. My friend grabbed it, and that's that part. Those are the uniforms that you need for the plane. Alright, moving on. Next part, you go upstairs from the meat locker, you take a hard right, and there should be a door that you can open for, I think, 1,000. Once you come upstairs, there will be this room right here, and you'll see this part glowing in there. You just simply use the Warden's Key to open it up, and someone can grab the part. I happen to grab it here, and I instantly go down, but that's okay, because the next step of this is to open the top where the actual plane is. So once you're in the spiritual form, you can see where I am on this top floor. You'll go run over here. There should be a little warp hole kind of thing in the wall. Go through there, follow the arrows, go up. That's where you build the plane, and just turn on the power. There you go. You open up the steps, and that's that. That's where you build the plane. Now, next part, this one is a little code. There on the left, you'll see numbers. They're very hard to miss. You'll most likely see them unless you're blind. You'll have one person run down here, open up this cage with the Warden's Warden's Key. My bad. And the other person will go into the spiritual form, in this case in LazyMan135. He'll go down there, input all the numbers that he saw on the way down. You can only see it in your spiritual form. And you just simply hit each thing with the shock to make the number go up. Very simple. And then, once he does that, he'll go up and revive himself. All of you, I suggest all of you, go down, because this is a very awkward spot to be stuck in. Since zombies come from the top and bottom. Open this door, go down the stairs, and go through this door, and on the left there's this hallway. If you don't get the part activated, there'll be nothing here. But if you do, you can open that door and grab the rope for the plane. Moving on to the next part, this one's a little tricky. It's actually like a little puzzle. You open that door, the gate door with the Warden's Key, and you have one person stand where I'm standing right now. This can be a little tricky. There's a lot of zombies that's just getting a crawler, and one person actually stands inside where the part. Oh, he will go in there. One person just uses the soul thing. I don't know, spiritual form. Goes into it, goes in here, turns on the power, allows the other person to go through, grabs the part, he comes back into the middle room, and then you hit the power again, it opens back up. Fairly difficult if you didn't know what you're doing. It took us a while to actually figure that out, but it was fairly simple once you did. Again, we're only on wave 10 here, so it wasn't completely difficult. If you're on a later wave, try to get a crawler. Now here you'll see this is needed for the next part. My friend LazyMan135 was in that room, and he destroyed the things that you could destroy with shock to unlock that door, because normally it has a shock barrier around it with the part in it. So you had to go downstairs and destroy the generator type things with the electricity to unlock that door, and then you can unlock it with the warden's key. Go and grab it. Now you go back upstairs to where the plane was, and this is where you're actually going to build it. We only had 3 people, so we already put some parts on there. So now we're making our second or third trip back up to the plane. Again, also this is a very good spot to camp and train zombies, especially if people are already on the bridge. So we put all our parts on, and I'm going to warn you guys right now, it's really hard to get onto this plane. Me and XDamnman117 actually got onto it, but LazyMan135 sadly did not this time. Sorry. But I don't know if more than 2 people can actually get on the plane. There are 4 electric chairs, as you'll see. I'll explain those a little later. But we don't know if there more than 2 people can get on, because we do it again later, and only 2 people got on again. So you get to the bridge, you crash, and you fall on top of the Golden Gate Bridge. You wake up, and you get the achievement, No One Escapes Alive. Pretty easy achievement for 75 gamer score. I was actually really surprised. And here's a little bonus for you guys, me upgrading my Blundergat and getting an awesome gun called the Sweeper. It actually upgrades and has 2 shots now, and just annihilates people. It's amazing. Get it if you can. Also, my friend XDamnman117, who actually came over to the bridge with me, got his ray gun upgraded. It looks a little different. It's actually kind of like glowing and looks like maybe like lava. But now I finally realized that there's electrical chairs here, and I'm like freaking out because I'm like, Dan, what do we do? Do we sit in them or whatever? And we noticed there were spikes on them and everything, and we kind of scared. We thought they were gonna kill us. But I had to take one for the team, guys. I mean, this is for you. So I decide, fuck it, I am sitting in the chair, whether you guys want me to or not, because I felt like it. So I'm like, right here, I'm like, okay, I'll just do it. There's spikes in the chair, and I'm gonna get electrified. I don't even care. I'm sitting here, I'm freaking out. I'm like, what's happening? Am I just gonna sit here and die? But it turns out no, you won't. This is actually how you get back to the main building, Alcatraz. You spawn in the starting room with your body on the ground, and you go and revive yourself. And you keep all your perks and everything, so have no fear. Now, you may be wondering, how do I get back? You may be running around aimlessly and looking for parts again, but no, you don't have to. Fuel tanks will spawn back at where the parts were. The only exception is the one that's downstairs. Right here, you'll be running along, and it's actually easier. It's just right there. That was actually the last part we had to get. So you run back up to the plane, and you're like, woohoo, we got all the fuel. Now you can go back. As long as you put all the fuel in, you're good to go again. Pretty simple. I got fucked up pretty hard by this crawler here. I couldn't get it to, I couldn't get on the plane. Like I said, it's pretty difficult to get onto the plane. But again, only 2 of us got onto the plane, so Dan got left out on this one. He had 2 upgraded guns already, though, so it doesn't really matter. This is a really fun zombie, and I really suggest you guys go and get it. This is a really easy achievement, and very different way of putting the upgrade machine. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and a comment if I missed anything. I don't think I did. But that's about it, guys, so thanks for watching. Peace!